Alright, we're on the water. Got Sally with me, and I finally got her settled down where we can fish. And some of the guys I fish with, we name spots that we fish. So only the two of us knows what it is. And so Smokey knows where I'm at. I'm at the Dray hole. And what that is to Smokey, I hurt his feelings when I tell it, he lost a giant smallmouth on one of these points. So therefore it's named the Dray hole. He knows why. It's going to go. It's supposed to be a nice day today, and I hope it stays that way. It's not even 70 degrees yet, and that's fantastic. I'm going to start out with the lizard that I sent a video out about, and you see where the sinker's at. And the lizard's about 10 inches away from the sinker. I've got 3 bobber stops on each side of that sinker, so let's see how it goes. I'm gonna put a little chartreuse on the tail of that lizard and see if we can get big. In fact, I believe I'm gonna put crawdad scent on that lizard and see if that'll help it get big. I just had one to just tear that lizard up, but he didn't look up. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody that's watching the channel. I really appreciate it. I'm getting good feedback on it. A couple of negatives, and that's fine. That helps me to come with a new video. I don't mind that a bit. That lets me stay focused on what I'm doing, right or wrong, and make the correction. Always willing to learn. Sometimes you learn something that you didn't know. And so that's what we're trying to do, and trying to teach at the same time. As you know, some of you know, I've been a high school coach, fishing coach that is, and we started the fishing team in 2012. 2013 was our first season. We came in 3rd place in the state, so it's pretty good. And we've had a good record. We've had 2 state championships, and we came in 2nd several times and 3rd several times, and the top 15 numerous times. So we had a pretty good team. But the head coach and myself, we decided to retire this year in May, after the May spring season was over, and go on to other things. And now I'm doing YouTube, and he's supposed to fish with me next week. I hope he does. And but we've went on to other pursuits and turned it over to somebody else younger. I really appreciate you watching. I really do. Thank you. Well, they're definitely hitting it. if I can get them to take it, they're definitely hitting. But they're just hitting it. They're slapping it or something, but they're definitely hitting it. Today is Thursday, July the 23rd. Today's my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Dosha. I call her Doe. Happy birthday, Doe. I want to show you how much line's left on this reel. Nothing. So it's casting 50 yards out easy. And, they're extremely good reels. It's made by Lew's, and I really like the reel. She's a little bored right now. She's wanting me to catch a fish. Ain't you? You want me to catch a fish? Yeah. Push button. Yeah. Okay, we've tried the lizard. They're not taking it right now, so we're gonna switch over to the jig. All right, here's the bait I'm going to use right now, and I've cut about 1/2 to 3/4 inch off of that trailer, and I've got the hook a lot closer to those flappers, because So far the lizard, they've been short striking it, just grabbing the tail and carrying it, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to try this route and see if they'll hit this and then go from there. Now the baits that I'm showing you at times in some of these videos, those companies aren't sending me those baits or anything. I'm just telling you what I use. I don't have any sponsors at this moment, so I'm not trying to push any product whatsoever. I'm just trying to tell you what I use and how it works for me. And I hope that helps you out. Oh, I just had a hit. I know he felt me. I pulled too hard on him. Oh, he let go. He was carrying it, but he let go of it. Okay, here's what he done. He grabbed the trailer. Now to solve that issue, keep them from pulling that off, you can put crazy glue or super glue on it, and it'll hold it on the hook better. Make it harder for them to get it off of it. So far I've had 4 hits. 1 on the jig, 3 on the lizard. I think I just had another hit. Yeah, I don't feel it, so he's coming this way with it. Oh, he let go. He's done the same thing the other one done. They're grabbing the trailer. That's what they're doing. They're grabbing the trailer. Daggone it. Well, this 5/0 hook is right back at the end of the chunky part of the bait. So if they get past those flappers, they're going to be in trouble. And I'm going to break the flappers apart so it'll swim. All right, we've switched to the trailer only with a 5/0 hook and a sinker. We're going to see if it'll get bit. Got bit with the lizard and the jig so far, but I can't. All they're doing is short striking me. So I've had 2 on the jig and 3 on the lizard. It sure is a nice day, I know that. It's good to catch fish. It's also good just to be out and enjoy the day on the lake or a river or a pond, wherever you get a fish. It's always good just to get out and go fishing. They're hitting, but I cannot get them to hook up. Daggone. I get to this next spot, I am going to throw a Carolina rig to see if that's the ticket. Got him. Got him on the trailer. Oh, he jumped through it. Oh my. Well, I got bit anyways and had him hooked, and he jumped and threw it. But he did hit the trailer. So that's the 3rd hit on this. So it's this trailer right here that they're actually wanting as far as being able to hook up so far. This is what it is. 5/0 hook, 3/16 sinker. And I'm throwing Crush City. There's the belly. And that color is Bama Craw. That's what I got bit on, Bama Craw. Alright, I've got bit with the lizard first, then the jig, then the trailer from the jig, and then the 4-inch dinger. They've hit all 4 things I've thrown so far. I hooked one up with just the trailer only. Okay, I've had 1 hit with Carolina rig. I've decided to go Texas style with a D-bomb and see if they'll bite it. I mean, I've had a hit literally on everything I've thrown, but I've only had 1 fish hooked up. So I'm going to try this. And the Carolina rig, I was throwing the green pumpkin, and just 1 hit on it, so they didn't want it. And I'm still trying to catch some fish here without going out swim baiting. I know where I can go catch fish with a swim bait, but I'm trying to do it a different route. I just had a nice bass chase that D-bomb to the boat as I was burning it in. I mean, a nice one. He seen the boat and he said, "Up!" He bailed and ran away. Oh, he got off. Oh, come back. Oh, he got off again. Got him that time. Well, he's a little guy, but I've got him. and quick release. He's about 10 inches, 9-10 inches long, little Kentuck, so I don't mind losing him right there at the boat. Oh, he let go. Yeah, filming. They're hitting and letting go all day. That's what they've done. Hit and let go. Oof. Watch that fuzz bucket. There we go. Well, we finally scored. We finally got one in the boat. They're starting to feed now finally. Yep, I believe I should have come later. One of them 3 o'clock days, I guess. Nope. We got one anyways. And they're starting to feed. And sometimes, and this was one of those days I should have done it, sometimes I wouldn't come to the lake till after 10 o'clock, sometimes 11. And they wouldn't start biting till 2 or 3 o'clock. Well, this appears to be one of those days I should have come later. Well, we got fish number 4 hooked up. This is a good fighting fish right here. Get that rod out of the way so I can get to my net easier. Yep, this one's putting up a pretty good fight. He's stripping the drag a little bit. Oh yeah, he's pulling on it. There he is. Okay. Yep, should have come later. At least we're catching fish. Number 2 in the boat. Number 4 to the boat. He's not huge, but he's a fish. There's a hit. Got him. Pretty good fight. Oh, they've started feeding now. And they are fighting. Fighting a lot better. Try to get it. Ooh. Well, they're stout. These fish are stout today. Got that drill work. I mean, got that drag working. Come on, fish. That drag singing. Ooh, that's a nice Kentucky. If we can get him in the boat. There we go. That's fish number 3, and they are all hooked in the same spot. And they are wanting it. They've got it right in the roof of their mouth. Good fish, 13 inches. And he soaked Sally. We've got another one hooked up. This is 4 hooked up right here within 15 minutes. I'm fighting them with 3-pound line. It's another good Kentuck. They're getting bigger as we go. Oh, he's in the net. Ooh, I was afraid he was going to jump and throw it. Okay, they're definitely getting bigger as we go. All of them's been up in the roof of the mouth. 14 inches, right at 14 inches. Good fish. We've got another one hooked up. Get the camera on the fight here. They're wearing that drag out. They're definitely getting bigger as I go. Yeah, he's in the net. These fish are getting mighty chunky. Mighty chunky. And all of them's hooked in the same spot. Getting bigger and bigger. Little bellies. Good fish, really good fish. That's 5 bass in just between 15 and 20 minutes. I've had 7 or 8 bites, but I've boated 5. And I've actually lost 1. And some of them just hit and was gone. But what a difference 30 minutes makes. I used to tell my father-in-law all the time, all we need is 30 good minutes. I could almost guarantee you if my dad was with me today, he would be throwing that chartreuse pepper grub while I'm throwing a swim bait. And it'd be hard to get him to throw anything else. But he always caught fish with them. There's only a time or two he didn't. And it's hard to get him to let them go, but I said, sometimes you got to throw something else. But he caught fish with them like crazy. He said his absolutely favorite bait, and his second favorite of all time, is a Rebel topwater plug. And he threw a fit when he found out they quit making them. I think she's about had enough of the boat today, but I'm going to try to catch a few more fish. I know it. I'm trying. I'm trying. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to. Well, I'm trying to catch more. We got to catch more, don't we? You want me to catch more? We're going to try. Oh, they're hitting. Dang gone, they're hitting hard. I'm going to call it a day and quit fishing. And but the video won't be over because I'm going to go to the garage and I'm going to show you each setup I had today and what happened when I was using them. And so that'll be the end of the video. I'll go over each bait and exactly how I had them set up and let you see what I was doing. So if you'll watch past the last of the fishing part, you're going to get to see everything else. So I want to tell you right now, I appreciate everybody's watching. I appreciate all the comments I get. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you will. Tell your friends about it, and let me know if I'm helping you out with your fishing techniques, because some people already told me I'm showing them stuff that they either don't do or didn't know how to do, and so that's what I'm doing. But right now, this time of year, the swim bait seems to shine. Not that other baits won't work. I mean, I had them to bite everything but the topwater, but the swim bait just shines right now because in a lot of lakes, most of the fish are chasing shad, so that's why it works so well. Here we go. He's gonna try to jump. Oh, that's a good jump. I think he's gonna try to jump again. There he is. That's a really nice fish. That is a nice Kentucky. Watch out, Sally. Watch out. You gotta get him in the net. Oh, we got him. We got him. Okay, let me do some adjusting here. Every one of these fish right here have had the bait right in the roof of their mouth, which is exactly where you want them. Boy, that is a nice one. He's actually got a little bit of blue tint to him. I've caught a few down here like that. It's got a little bit of the blue tint, and he was hooked in the upper lip there, so it's a good looking fish. Nice fish. I'm gonna turn him loose, put him back in their drink. That's fish number 6 in the boat, and that was the biggest one so far. Today's bait has been a Keitech black shad, chartreuse on the tail, moon eye jig, 3/16 ounce. That's what I've been throwing today. As far as catching the fish I've caught, that's what I've caught them on. And I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. They don't pay me anything. I'm just telling you what I'm catching the fish on. We've got another one hooked up. And he's gonna jump. Nope, he changed his mind. He's thinking, oh, he came up. Ooh, nice fish. Nice fish. If we can get him in the net. That lose me. Oh, okay. There's another one that's got that blue tint to it. Love them when they got that blue tint. It's very pretty for a fish. Another one right in the roof of the mouth. So that tells you you're definitely throwing the right thing when they're doing that. Another nice fish. Got a little pot belly. Back in the drink. That's a good fight. Oh, that's another good fish. Oh, nice. Nice largemouth. Oh, yeah. Nice largemouth. Same place, right in the roof of the mouth. They're definitely wanting that bait for sure when they do that. It's a nice largemouth. We're gonna let him go back in their drink. And I can't say for sure if it's him or not, but I had a fish to hit and let go. And I just stopped reeling and let that bait sink, and when I did, he pounded it. And so that was a good bite and a good fish. Oh, we got it. Oh wow, that's a good fish. Come on, come out there. Oh, he's went down that brush pile. Oh no. There's no way I can get him out. I got 3-pound line. There's a big old brush pile down there. He went right to it. Daggone it. My goodness. Today's video, if you've seen it from the beginning, you knew I started out with the lizard first. The little setup I showed you with the bobber stops, the sinker, and then the lizard. Had 3 hits on it. And then I went to the jig, and if you've seen the videos where I was jig fishing, it was the same jig and that I've been using, which is avocado. And they hit it as well, but they was only taking the trailer. And in the video, you see what trailer I'm using. And then I went to the trailer and hooked one, and it got off a couple feet of the boat. And so those were the first baits I used. And then I went to, like I said, I went from the jig with the trailer to the trailer. The trailer caught fish. They was trying to take the trailer off the jig, the reason I switched. Always be willing to switch. When they do it 2 or 3 times, you know you got to go with whatever they're showing you. Then I went to, I've got all the rods right here. Then I went to this rod and had this little dead ringer worm, and I had hits on it, but they wouldn't take it. So far that's what happened. And then I went to this, which is a brush hog, and they hit it, and I couldn't catch them. And then I threw this, a deep diving crankbait,
Got bit on it, couldn't catch them. And then I went to this, the D-bomb. Got bit with it, couldn't catch them. But here was the bait that shined, the little swim bait. I mean, I pretty much knew that I could catch them on a swim bait early. But I didn't start catching fish till around noon. And this time of year, you know, and it's normally hot. We had that storm come through a couple days ago, but today started out cool. It was in the low to mid 60s. So I thought I'm gonna go out early and enjoy it. And I mean, I had bites pretty much the whole time I was down there, here and there. You know, you didn't get bit constantly, but I was getting bites pretty much the entire day that I fished. I quit about 2:30. But at noon, they started hitting better. And somewhere between 12:30 and 2:30, I wound up boating eight bass in the boat. And of course, I hooked fish that got off, and some of them's on video, some of them's not. But I had in excess of 24 hits. And so I had a good day for the time that I fished. And it was a really good trip overall. Had I went and just stuck, I could have went with just the swim bait and a top water plug. The top water I never took a bite on, but this time of year, you have got, as soon as they come up, you've got to get that bait right on them to get bit. And I wasn't able to do that. So I took a hit on everything I threw except the top water. And I just wasn't able to get it on top of them as they was coming up. And they go down so fast that if you don't get on them, you're just not going to get them to bite. But this time of year, they like it to get hot. And so the afternoon bite, and normally this time of year, I start catching fish from 2 o'clock on. But I decided to go early, and the sun was blazing. After a while, I got a little bit more sun than I wanted to, but I still had fun catching fish. So it was good. It was really a good trip overall. So I thought I'd show you the baits that I was used today, and everything seemed to work except the top water plug, and it would have worked if I could have got on one of them, but it just didn't happen today. I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate all the comments, and have a great day.